All right, great. Tell us your name, the name of your project, and just a quick sentence what it's about.
Oh, great, Vanessa. Thank you for the interview. My name is Hassan Khalik. My title is Soke. Got a chance to work with a lot of great filmmakers in this opportunity, and just trying to make sure that the continuance of some real martial artists out there, so we can let everybody know what we're doing in the future for future things as well.
How long have you been practicing martial arts?
This is my 52nd year. Yeah.
You do not.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You look great for your age.
Thank you. My style is Sanuka Ryu Jiu-Jitsu under Supreme Grandmaster Dr. Moses Powell. And what we try to do is put more jiu-jitsu flavor into our scenes and things like that. It's a great choreography, a great opportunity to be involved with some great martial artists on the screen. You know.
So having all your years of experience, what would be your number one advice to someone watching this on YouTube about how they can get started, or what they need to keep in mind that's really important in their practice?
Yeah, great question, because basically, you know, there's so many of the young generations that's following what they think is the martial art trend, but we got to lead them back to not to straight tradition, but letting them know that this came from someplace and that we are still honoring that as we do this, just to get it out to the masses in the movies, but to try to keep it true to the sense of honoring what style that you're actually practicing. I think that's important.
I love that. What is this your first year here?
Yeah, it is. You know, been trying to make sure that we get here. And New York is my home, so you know, I'm trying to make sure we stay and represent well.
Nice. What borough?
Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn. Okay, I'm from Queens.
Okay.
So, but we're united now because Brooklyn's like cool.
Right.
Back in the day,
I know. Right?
We didn't cross borders.
I know, but it's all like one little thing right now, especially with the martial arts.
Amazing. And hello, thank you for joining us. What is your name?
Yasmin Khalik.
Wife. Great. Okay, we're gonna step in here.
Okay.
I guess my last question would be: we're a film festival.
Right.
We're celebrating diversity in action and the action film genre.
Right.
Do you guys feel like in 2019 that we've kind of like made it in terms of like representation in action, or do you feel like there's more to go?
No, definitely more to go. I think of it as like an evolution. You know, there's phases and times. You know, if we think about martial art and look at it in a 10-year genre, like every decade there seems to be a different kind of flavor. And so I think, you know, before it was really a Hong Kong flavor, and now there's really a lot of stuff is being shot here in the States, and a lot of United States martial arts are being represented, you know, and sort of passing the gauntlet on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, we have to wrap it up.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Vanessa.
Very nice meeting you. Very nice meeting you. All right, we have Grandmaster Vincent Lin here.
Vincent Lin, no master, thank you.
Wow. I look up to you, so I'd like to say that.
All right.
Welcome back to another year of Urban Action Showcase.
I'm getting confused. Is it 7 or 8?
It's 8.
Oh my goodness. 8.
Can you believe it?
I cannot believe it.
What have you been up to?
I haven't missed one. Well, a few days ago, I got back from Syria.
What were you doing out there?
I could say I'm a tourist, and people would say I'm crazy because, you know, there's a war that's been going on for 8 years. But everything is to do with my foundation, We Can Save Children. And my work in these past 5 years or more has been about protecting the rights of children who are enslaved, who've become orphans of war. And so a lot of my work is throughout the Middle East and from West to East Central Africa. So
that's incredible. I mean, you're always traveling, you're always doing good work.
And I have a lot of people praying for me.
Yeah, if I knew, I would pray for you as well, because it's a very dire situation out there. We can't ignore that. So let me ask you a question. What have you learned about martial arts and in your martial arts training that has kind of carried over to this philanthropy that you do?
That's a good question. Martial arts has been in my life since I was a young boy. It's been in my father's side of the family for many generations. So it's a way of life for so many of us. Certainly a way of life for me. And we kind of, when we've been studying this long, I won't say how long, but a long time. You go through changes. You know, when you're a beginner, you want to compete. And then I had this very prestigious film career, and then it led to other things. But and it's always been kind of a growth. I've always been growing, and so from that it led me into working with children. And in my travels, it happened that and just maybe by chance, by destiny, came across in Ghana children who had just been rescued from slavery. And for me, it was like the look in their eyes, and the look has always stayed with me. And I just wanted to, how could I become involved? What more could I do to help? And so it's been a slow process. And amazingly, I've been able to get with many, many children in these, third world countries, war zones, and actually a way of teaching martial arts to them. So for them, it's a way of building their self-confidence again, their self-esteem. So
that's incredible. I think one of the main things about martial arts is that it is passed down, from generation to generation. So I commend you for all of the good work that you're doing out there. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Always a pleasure.
And that's it, guys. Okay. The best guy in the room.
Thanks so much.
My name is Eric Fuchs. My project's called Project M. And it's basically a little short story about 3 orphan siblings, and they have like disabilities. I can't really reveal all of that right now, but they have disabilities, and they're making their way in the world with these disabilities, and they come across some challenges as they get older, where they I can say that they get exposed for where they came from. Okay. And they end up having to deal with this villainous group.
Okay, you got a villainous group in there. Mm-hmm. And what is your name and what role did you have in the film?
Alice Duff. I did special effects makeup.
Oh, cool. Well, what was that process like?
It's a lot of self-taught, but I've always been artistic in that way, and Eric had really inspired me to start doing more things with that artistic ability. So,
what kind of special effects was it like scars or bruises, or did you guys have like more elaborate?
All the above.
All the above?
Yeah.
So where'd you come up with the idea for this?
That's a kind of funny story, is that I was driving one day and I was thinking about this dream I had actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a dream, long story short, with my siblings in it. And I saw myself in a parking garage, and I was fighting this like gang of villains for whatever reason, and I'm fighting, and all of a sudden, I can't reveal it, but something bad happens to my sister, that sibling, and I was like, oh damn, this would be a really good film. So then I had an 8-hour car drive, and I was like just typing the whole 8 hours. I wrote this script about these siblings who grew up together, and like I said, once they start living on their own, it's revealed that they were involved with this villainous group when they were younger, and this villainous group comes back for them, and they have to deal with that.
That's incredible. It was all a dream.
Yeah, it's my dream.
I'll leave you guys there. Thank you so much. Very nice meeting you guys, and wrap it up. Okay. All right, tell us your name. You need no introduction in this festival, but for those of us who are watching this YouTube video for the first time, tell us your name and the name of your projects, and a quick sentence what they're about.
Sure. I'm Julio Perez. I am the founder and director of Scenic Fights, and I'm Tom. I'm the cinematographer.
And I'm Nick, and I am a creative producer for Scenic Fights.
Yeah, and we have 2 projects today at the Urban Action Showcase that we're extremely proud to show. And the first one is My Fight, Trees a Man, and then we have Naked Home Alone. So if you want to see something that is basically Home Alone but with a naked guy and some martial arts, see Naked Home Alone. And then Trees a Man is more about the story about this Shifu, Wing Chun martial artist, and how the death of her father kind of influenced the way she approaches martial arts.
I want to know, where did the idea of Naked Home Alone come about? Who has the answer? You want to take the answer, Nick?
No idea. I just thought it'd be really funny to do a conceptual security camera video about a guy fighting off some robbers, but he's naked. That's plain and simple, and it was really fun to shoot, actually.
You know, there's not a lot of let's say martial arts or action films that kind of veer towards like the comedy side. Like everyone's like really serious, they want to fight, they want to look cool. So I love that it has kind of a comedic aspect, and the name is really catchy as well.
We couldn't come up with anything else. It was just like Naked Home Alone. That's what it had to be.
We had to
so.
leave it at that. Yeah, I mean, it does have, we were kind of inspired by the movie Home Alone because in the movie Home Alone, he sets traps for these robbers coming in. And so it's the same concept, but it's a grown guy who, you know, two robbers try to break into his home, but he happens to be naked and he knows
trained martial artist.
Trained martial artist, yeah.
I love it. I love it. How long did it take you guys to shoot?
6 hours.
So, yeah, just a full
6
day.
long hours.
Yeah.
That's it?
It's very cold outside when we shot it too.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And he was naked.
He was really naked?
He was really naked sometimes.
Is he here?
He's not here today.
No.
Alrighty. We got to wrap it up. Guys, it was really good seeing you. You're no strangers to this festival. Congratulations. And yeah, you could say anything you want.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Scenic Fights.
Yep. Like and subscribe. Thank you.
Subscribe to Scenic Fights. I know firsthand that they are putting out really, really good content out there. You won't regret it. All right.